Hello, welcome to the 12 Days of Christmas Stories. Tonight, I'm going to be telling you Oh, What a Christmas by Michael Garland, told with permission from Scholastic. Thank you, Scholastic. It was Christmas Eve. Santa's sleigh was piled high with toys for all of the girls and boys throughout the world. The reindeer were harnessed to the sleigh, pawing the snow, excited to go, and Christmas magic was in the air. Santa jumped in his sleigh, and with a hearty, "Ho, ho, ho, time to go!" he called out to the reindeer, "On Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancin', on Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, on Blixen." And gracefully the reindeer leaped into the air, pulling the sleigh behind them. They rose up into the night sky when all of a sudden, stretch! What was that? Rip! Oh no! The harness holding Santa's sleigh was tearing. Before Santa could think what to do, snap! The harness broke. The reindeer shot up into the sky, and Santa and his sleigh were like a jolly red rocket speeding toward the earth. Fortunately, a snowy peak was right there where he needed it. He landed on it and started going down the slope, spinning, building up so much speed that he didn't even have time to stop himself. Faster and faster until it leveled out and kaplam! He ran into the side of a barn. Creak! The barn door opened and out peeked a very sleepy sheep. He saw Santa covered with snow. He saw presents everywhere, and the sleigh turned upside down and said, "That looks bad." Santa, brushing snow off, said, Oh, no, it is bad. I've got to get these presents to the children. I can't disappoint them. Oh, what am I going to do?" Well, while Santa was thinking, the other sleepy animals came out of the barn and gathered around Santa. There was another sheep, 2 cows, 2 pigs, a horse, and 1 very old dog. Said Santa, looking at the animals. "Maybe you could help." So the animals graciously went and collected presents, put them back on the sleigh after Santa and the horse pushed with all of their might to turn it right side up. But the sleigh was not going to take itself all around the world. Said Santa, looking at the animals again. "I have an idea." And so the animals, 2 by 2, lined up in front of the sleigh. The 2 cows went first, then the 2 sheep, then the 2 pigs, and right at the front was the horse and the very old dog. Then, with a bit of Christmas magic, Santa made a brand new harness for all of the animals and attached it to his sleigh. Then he hopped in and said, "Oh, no, we're behind schedule. On cows, on sheep, on piggies, on horsey, on dog, everybody go!" And off they went. Now, they had never been flying before, so the cows, as they tried to go in the air, were all over the place. Oh, their legs were everywhere. The sheep, well, they did actually pretty well. They dreamily leaped forward. The little pigs, their little piggy legs were scrambling fast. The very old dog, well, in all of his long years, he'd never had this experience before. He was dog paddling and howling with might. The horse, well, it was easy. He was trotting along. This was great. So they rose up into the air, a little shaky. Remember, those cows were all over the place, pulling Santa's sleigh. Well, here came the first house in view. Santa told the animals, we've got to land on the roof. Hold on, Santa. I think this is going to be jiggly. So they came in and kapoof! Snow went flying. There was a big thunk. You know, it was their first time. So Santa got out, jumped down the chimney. Now, I don't know how anybody could sleep through that. If someone did awaken, don't you think they were surprised when they looked out the window and instead of seeing Santa and a sleigh pulled by 8 tiny reindeer, no! Were those cows that were all over the place? Were those sheep dreamily leaping? Were those little pigs with their little piggy legs going like this? Was that a very old dog paddling and howling? And wait, that looks like a horse trotting through the sky. They would have been right. It was all of those things. So they traveled all through the night, delivering toys. They worked until the sun was coming up. They finished just in time. The animals were exhausted and so hungry. There had been no time for milk and cookies in order to make up for their late start. So Santa took them back to the farm. And who should be waiting but his reindeer? They didn't know where Santa was, so they decided to go to the place that was closest by where they'd lost the sleigh. So Santa said to the animals, thank you so much, friends. I couldn't have done it without you. And I have a little surprise for you I've placed in the barn. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. And he climbed in his sleigh and said, on Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer, on Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, on Blitzen, and off into the air they went back to the North Pole. So the animals went to the barn door and creak, opened it up, and what did they see? But wonderful surprise. There was a big pile of warm blankets, fresh straw, and all of their favorite things to eat. A Merry Christmas indeed. Good night.